Next up, we got Cosmic Hero Grand Wisdom. We got the Young Blau again. We got ourselves Lady Bomber of the Magnetic Storm. Very interesting art on her. It looks very nice. We got another one of this silly card. We got the Critical True, and then we got ourselves a G Guardian in the Great Galactic Beast Zeal here. Okay. Counterblast or Soul Blast 1 when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle. And if you do choose one of your opponent's units, it gets -5 cancel at the end of the battle. If the number of your damage is more than the number of cards in your opponent's damage, you can then counterblast 1. And if you do, one of your vanguards gets +5 to the end of that turn. That seems okay. Essentially, it might as well be, you know, well, I guess if it restands, it's not the same, but I was going to say it might as well have just been Counterblast, Soul Blast for 10k shield, but maybe not. And then finally we have a triple over here, an Extreme Battler Gol Shashi. If you have a Vanguard with Victor in its card name, this unit gets continuous resist, nice, and auto on Rearguard Circle Counterblast 1 once per turn when this unit attacks. And if you do, choose one of your other rear guards and stand it. Just when it attacks? Oh my god. That's amazing. I hope they don't nerf this in 0. That sounds so good. Then it has Rush once per turn, Generation Break 2. As you can stand Zeus to an effect, you can get 7k until the end of the turn. Wow. That's dope. Alright, got a couple more to go here, so let's maybe go through these a little bit quickly. Maybe I can make let's make a mega pack real quick. Alright, I did not think that I had so many of these, but alright, let's go through these. You've seen the vast majority of these. I don't know if I've seen this. This is another Blau, nice. I got another one of the Raptor, another Critical Trigger, cool. Cool. I got a Draw Trigger for Blaus, nice. What is this? This is for Link Joker. Wild Child of Many Worlds Interpretation. Okay, on GB1 it gets 4k for each of your lock cards. That's kind of strong. And we got ourselves Extreme Battler Vic Head. Alright, that's kind of funny. And then I think we're now reaching into the rares here. So we got ourselves Extreme Battler Arshid. This is the Stride Fighter and also searches out Victor. And we got ourselves a Heal Trigger for Novas here. You can bind this card, so it has the heal stuff, and then I guess they all have the same thing. If you use it for a heal guard, you bind this and another heal, and then you either counter charge or soul charge. Okay. We got a Messiah here in the Vastos Messiah. Sure. Ooh, got a Deleter here. Hack Deleter Grey Gill. Wow. Counterblast 2 cards, or Soul Blast 2 cards with Deleter in the card name when this unit is placed on Vanguard or Rearguard Circle. And if you do, until the end of the turn, this unit gets +5, and if this unit is on Vanguard Circle, delete all of your opponent's Vanguards. When this unit is retired from Rearguard by the effect or cost of a Deleter, if the number of your cards in hand is 3 or less, you draw 1. Cool. We got ourselves the Mega Messiah. We've seen one of these already. What is this? Lurk Deleter. Okay. Sure. We got ourselves a Stride. It is unfortunate for Dimension Police. It is Heaven and Earth combination Tri-Earth here. On Vanguard Circle, choose a face down card from your G zone and flip it place up, and until the end of the battle, or the end of the turn, this unit gets 10k and the following ability. All on Vanguard Circle, when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, choose and retire one of your opponent's rear guards for each, or for every 20,000 of this unit's power. Nice. We got the heal trigger that we saw earlier. We got ourselves a I guess alternate art Grand Rope. Cool. Whoa Nelly. The hell is this? We got ourselves Star Raider Chaos Breaker Close. Alright. On Vanguard Circle, choose a card with Star Raider in its card name from your hand and discard it. When this card is placed on Vanguard, or when your G unit with Star Raider strides over this card. And if you do, you can soul charge 1, choose one of your opponent's vanguards, or sorry, rear guards, not vanguard, your opponent's rear guards, and lock it. Likewise, you can soul blast 1 when this card is discarded from your hand if you have a Chaos Heart card. And if you do, your opponent chooses a card from their hand and puts it on rear guard as a locked card. And that is nasty, very nasty. Got another Tri-Earth here. Oh, wow, we actually got an SP. Wow, that looks really pretty. We got an SP Cosmic Hero Grand Monk here. Very, very nice. Gives a unit resist. If you, what is this? In your drop, oh, this has a bunch of different abilities. Hold on a minute. So it's a Sentinel. You choose a card from your hand to discard when this unit is placed on guard in circle. And then you choose one unit that cannot be hit. And if your opponent's unit is 30 or greater, you draw a card. And from your drop zone, GB1, you can bind it face up and choose 6 of your units. And until the end of the turn, they get resist. Maybe that's on your opponent's turn as well. Wow, very nice. Okay, next up we have ourselves pack 8. So this should show me a lot of things that I haven't encountered yet in Zero, that I've never seen in my life. Presumably, I've only heard of online whenever I talk about Vanguard. Let's take a look here. We got Feather Creator Vanguard Genesis. Whoa, Queen of Nightmare Land Heartrude. Looks very pretty. We got ourselves Blood Sacrifice Ruthven. Wow. We got Grand Blue Cody the Ghosty. And then I guess our rare here is going to be Knight of Flight Danius. And then I guess there's a Brave keyword as well. My god. Alright, so many keywords. Got ourselves another Genesis card in the Battle Maiden Tokoha. I've got a Drill Mug of Fierce Foot for the Link Joker. And we got another Link Joker card here in the Proton Kicker or Proton Striker. Got ourselves a Heal Trigger for Neonectar here, Maiden of Evilus. And a very shiny, rare, in the Summer's Heat's Flower Maiden Marujuka. But it's very, very shiny. I could have swore this was like an SP or something. It looks very pretty. Ironically, I got a lot of the packs that have Dark Irregular support here. Apparently there's a Darkness keyword as well. They just went ham with the keywords in in G, didn't they? Alright. I got Pale Moon card here. And the Magical Box Streamer. Alright. Sure. Nightmare Doll Pamela. Got ourselves Goddess of Sound Sleep Taro. This sounds familiar. Is this like banned? I feel like that one was banned. Or something of that sort. We got Ice Crescent Goddess Sava here as our rare here. Nice. And we got 7 Seas Pillager Night Spinal for Grand Blue. And we got ourselves a Cray Elemental here. Rain Elemental Pachan. GB1 Counterblast until the end of the turn. All of your units of the same color as this unit lose resist and cannot gain resist? What? Okay. Got Bale the Ghosty. We got D of Nightmare Land. And then finally a very shiny, well, again, a rare. I don't know why all these rares are so fucking shiny. Knight of Persistence Flugenesis. Flugenis? Well, I'm gonna go with Flugenis. It's for Royal Paladins. Nice. Adrena Knight, I believe that's what that is. We got ourselves Knight of Influence Ornus. Knight of Autumn Lights Regan. And a critical trigger for Royal Paladins here. And then a card that fell into my lap. The Sentinel here for Link Joker. Reverse Starvader Noblium. Wow, okay. So, Counterblast 1, when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, and if you have a Vanguard with Star Vader, then call 5 cards from the top of your deck to Guardian Circle. At the end of that battle, if that attack did not hit, your opponent chooses one of their rear guards and locks it. What in the actual fuck? Are you kidding me? What is this shit? Got ourselves Saladada Familia here for Neonectar, which is a starter. Alright, that's cute. We got ourselves Unicycle Tumbler for Pale Moon. Then we got ourselves Marangol for Royal Paladins. I hate that they have all these cute dogs, but there's no like dog focused clan or deck in Vanguard. But we got the Ringing Rabbit, and then we got ourselves Star Vader Infinite Destroy. Cool. Another rare. Got ourselves Star Vader Heliopause Dragon. And we got ourselves, what's Dormouse of the Nightmare Land. That's adorable. Then we got ourselves a Red Star Dual Horn. Okay. Got a huge trigger for Pale Moon. Nightmare Doll Dory. Looks very pretty. And then finally, yet another rare. Great Skipper Supreme Solgar for Grand Blue. Just not getting anything that's not a rare, which is a bit unfortunate. But that's just how it be sometimes. Got ourselves Rookie Pirate Gina. Very cute art. Got ourselves a Boros Compost Dragon from Neonectar. Got ourselves a Pale Moon card here in Novelty Introductor. Okay. Got a critical trigger here. Looks very pretty. And finally, an actual double rare now. I've rather the foil on the rares, but we got Rampage Shade here for Grand Blue. It's a critical trigger actually. Puts you into the soul when your Vanguard attacks. If it has Night Rose in its name, then you can choose one of your Vanguards and it gets +5. Okay, cool. Got Knight of Mastery Glenus. Got ourselves Riding Rookie. That's adorable for Goat Paladins. Whoa. Battle Maiden Azusa. There's a lot of text there. Got ourselves a critical trigger for Dark Irregulars. And finally, a very sparkly, shiny Sentinel for Neonectar. Bulwark of Arabos Sanelma? So Counterblast 1 if you have a Vanguard with Ouroboros in its card name. Then choose 5 cards from the top of your deck and guard with them. And then choose a Guardian with the same card name as a unit on your Vanguard or on Rearguard Circle from the Guardians called with this effect, and you may return to your hand. Interesting. We got the last pack here for Booster Pack 8 of the G set. Ourselves Dexcal. Okay. What the hell is this? Bitter Gourd in Chapuru. Alright. Why not? Got ourselves Battle Maiden Kotonoa. Got ourselves a stand trigger for Royal Paladins, Silent Sage Sharon. And the last card here is going to be a double rare for Dark Irregulars, Succubus of Avarice. So it just stops one of your units from getting attacked, and also in your soul, GB1 has Darkness. This ability is active if cards have been put into your soul during your turn. So if you soul charge that turn, choose one of your grade 0 or less Vanguards and retire it to return this to your hand. Ooh, that's actually really sick. Very nice. Alright, we're just about wrapping up here. We have here 5 packs of Demonic Advent, which I'm assuming has more of the Dark Irregular stuff. So it looks like so far I can build Dark Irregulars, Oracle Think Tank, and Link Joker, and maybe some of the Blount stuff, because I have a lot of support for all that stuff, it seems. We got Goddess of Headwater, Nakisama, somewhere. We have Wyvern Kid Data. And we got ourselves a listing vampire. Okay. Got ourselves a heal trigger here for Genesis. I thought it was gonna be Angel Feather, but not the case. Then we got ourselves a draw trigger, Seal Dragon Art Key. Okay. And then I believe our last card. No, it is not. This is a 7-card pack. Okay. Is gonna be for Gear Chronicle. Pulsar Tamer Manish. On Rearguard or Guardian Circle, GB1. If you have a Zodiac Time Beast Vanguard, this unit gets resist. And when it attacks on GB1, if you have you can have one of your units get 2k to the end of that battle. Or no, this unit gets 2k to the end of that battle for each of your other Zodiac Time Beast units, which is a race here. And if you do at the end of the battle, bind this unit face up. So I guess you can do one of your time leap shenanigans with that. And then we got the Sentinel here for Royal Paladins, Maiden of Divine Spring Lian. She got a nice little upgrade, very beautiful art, amazing looking. So she's a Sentinel. You can counterblast 1 when she's on Guardian Circle. Then choose one of your Grade 3 units with Alfred or Blaster in its card name that's being attacked, and it cannot be hit until the end of that battle. What? You could only use this for blasters, and you have to counterblast 1 in order to do it? That's, alright. Okay, you got Dragon of Night Shakar here. Did I say Dragon of Night? I'm sorry, Dragon Knight Shakar, sorry. Stealth Beast Uzutachi. Okay, and we got ourselves Amon's Follower, Audios Thunder. Cool. Got a stand trigger here, looks really nice. Dragon Dancer Nilda. Pulse Tamer Mara, it's a stand trigger for Gear Chronicle. There's a very shiny here, rare, and the Goddess of Favorable Wind, Ninil. And our last card here is going to be a G Guardian, double rare for Nupotama, actually. I thought it was going to be Neonectar. Ruku Stealth Dragon Gehorankin. Okay. It has a Dominate keyword. You can Soul Blast 1 or Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1 when placed on Guardian Circle. And if you do choose one of your opponent's Grade 1 rear guards in their back row, dominate it and move it to the rear guard circle. Oh, so you just steal it and guard with it. Oh, that's kind of cool. And we got Wyvern Strikengar, Stealth Dragon Tengo. We got ourselves Pulsar Rewind Tiger, Gear Chronicle. Got Multitask Angel for Genesis here. And we got ourselves the Critical Trigger Dark Knight of Nightmare Land for our Dark Regulars. We got ourselves a Steel Dragon Prison Guard Atar for Kagro. It's a Sentinel. And we got another Sentinel here for Dark Regulars in Amon's Velation Boost there. So counterblast counterblast a card with a mon in its card name when this card is placed on Guardian Circle. If you do, you pay. If you do, call 5 cards from the top of your deck into the Guardian Circle. On Soul or in Soul, you can counterblast 1 if the number of cards in your Soul is 15 or more. Choose 3 of your other normal units and trigger units with a mon in their card names from your Soul. If you choose 6 in total, return them to your deck, shuffle your deck, and then you can Soul Charge and Counter Charge, or the reverse, I should say. Okay. Seal Dragon Go Grain here. We got Tempest Stealth Rogue Fuiki. Spread Arson. Okay. Very subtle. We got Drip Witch Rosemary, also very subtle. We got Pulsar Flick Monkey for Gear Chronicle. We got, ooh, very shiny. Covetous Succubus was very pretty. And then finally, we got ourselves a Dragonic Blade Master Cohen. I remember hearing about this card. So in Vanguard Circle and Rearguard Circle, it has Blaze. Then on Vanguard Circle, you can counterblast 1 when you stride. And if you do, one of your opponent's rear guards is retired, and then choose one of your units with Blaze, and it gets 3k until the end of the turn. Then on GB2 at the end of the or at the end of each turn, if your opponent has no rear guards, choose up to 1 grade 3 with the Blaze ability from your drop and return it to your hand. Interesting. Got ourselves the last pack here for what was this, set 11 here. Alright, got ourselves Pulsar Nibble Rat. Sure, well, this looks cool. Battle Maiden Senri. I got another Dragon Knight here. What in the actual hell? Stealth Fiend Durama Collapse. Sure. Got ourselves a critical trigger here for Kagero. We got ourselves a Stride, actually, for Dark Regulars here. Sorrowful Slice. Lujaros. Cool. And the final card for this set is actually going to be a triple rare. Enma Stealth Rogue Mugen Lord. Let's see. So as Dominate, on Rearguard Circle, you can counterblast 1. Choose a card with the same card name as this, so G Persona Blast. Choose up to the same number of any player's rear guards as the number of face-up cards in your G zone, and they get 4k into the end of the turn. Stay in all of your opponent's rear guards that were chosen and dominate them, and each attacks your opponent, and each of them attack your opponent's Vanguard 1 at a time. What the actual? What? Wait, what? Alright, last couple of packs here. We got 4 packs for the Divine Dragon Apocrypha here. Let's go ahead and open that up. Oh, why does it always do that to me? I have to struggle to open these. Come on. There we go. Got ourselves Stealth Rogue Avista Ayaguri. We got Chronodran Z. Got a starter here for Gear Chronicle. Then we got ourselves the Gloamy. Okay. Regalia of Ideals Janil. Got ourselves Regalia of Offering, Offer Angel. Draw trigger. We got ourselves a rare Regalia of Benevolent Wind Flap Angel. Alright. And finally, we got ourselves a G Guardian here in Rakudo Stealth Dragon Gandokurkan. Gandokurakin for Niputama here. When his unit is placed on Garden Circle, if the number of cards in your opponent's hand is 3 or more, to the end of the battle, this unit gets 5k shield. Then if it's 6 or more, it gets plus 10k shield. Wow, okay. And we got ourselves Stealth Dragon Uzai here. We got Revolting Bolt for Dark Irregulars. Regalia of Brewing Bennu for Genesis. Got ourselves, I'm pretty sure, for Shadows. Yep, Drag Wizard Foamnach. Okay. Wordfred Informant for Dark Irregulars. We got ourselves a G Guardian here for Royals here. Holy Dragon, Defend Hold Dragon. And the last card is going to be a rare here. Pulsar Mary Block Dragon for Gear Chronicle. From your deck, I'm sorry, what? From your deck or your drop zone, if your Vanguard is grade 2 or greater, this counts as a grade 3. Then GB1, when its unit boost, you may have this unit get 2k to the end of the battle for each of your other Zodiac Time Beasts. And if you do, bind this unit face up at the end of the battle. Cool. And we got ourselves Belful Repressor here for Dark Irregulars. Stealth Dragon Bry for Niputama. We got a new Royal Paladin starter in Blinking Knight Millis. We got Subjugate Dragon for Shadow Paladin. Werewolf Angrifer for darker regulars. All right. We got a rare in the Lunar Fang Knight Felix. Okay. And then finally, the last card here is going to be a double rare, Evil God Bishop Gastiel. At the beginning of your ride phase, if the number of cards in your soul is 8 or more, choose one of your grade 3 rear guards with a darkness ability and you may return it to your hand. Okay. Then continuous GB2 darkness. If a card was put into your soul this turn, when this card would be placed on rear guard, choose up to 2 grade 2 cards from your soul, put them into the drop zone, and this card gets all the abilities of those cards? What? What in the actual hell? And then you can return it to your hand? Oh my god, alright. Sure does get kind of nutty in Vanguard for a while. I was kind of waiting to see when that sort of happens, because most things have been relatively tame, but now I'm actually seeing some shenanigans here. We got the Pulsar Crush Monkey for Gear Chronicle, and then we got ourselves Pulsar Proceed Sheep for Gear Chronicle. We got the Drag Wizard Lucharba, okay, for Shadows. For Genesis, we got Regalia of Activity Loon? Regalia of Thought Feeling Angel for Genesis, a stand trigger. Got ourselves a rare here in the Pulsar Revolver Draco Kid for Gear Chronicle. And our last card here is going to be the Regalia of Hypocenter Kukuruhime. It's just critical trigger. Put this unit into the soul on rearguard circle, and if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, choose one of your units and it gets 3 cans at the end of the turn. If you have a face-up card in your G zone, you draw a card. Alright. Well, that is going to do it for this. Sorry this video was way longer than I expected it to be. I'm glad I split it up, but I guess I should have put more packs in the first video, because I think that one's probably going to be a little bit shorter. I might cut some of the packs from this set and put it in that video, but we'll see what happens. In any case, let me know if you enjoyed this. I don't know if I can actually do this again, but if you did and you would like to see this again, let me know. I'll see what I can find. And until then, take care of yourself.